Hey there, folks. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we've got a really interesting topic to delve into, a health alert that hit multiple districts in Ontario, Canada, back in 2021. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at an outbreak of Salmonella Typhimurium infections linked to none other than ready-to-eat tofu. That's right, tofu. So, grab your snack, sit back, and let's dive into the details. Alright, let's kick things off with the official title and source of this intriguing health alert. Drumroll, please. An outbreak of Salmonella Typhimurium infections linked to ready-to-eat tofu in multiple health districts, Ontario, Canada, May to July 2021. That's the title, and the source? You guessed it, the CDC. Now, let's break down the nitty-gritty details. In May to July of 2021, Public Health Ontario noticed a surge in cases of Salmonella Typhimurium infections across several districts. These cases shared genetic similarities, hinting at a common source of exposure. The whole investigation kicked off on July 5, 2021, when PHO spotted 3 initial cases. But that number quickly jumped to 9 by July 9. And this wasn't just a local concern, the outbreak spread across 10 public health districts in Ontario. Incidence rates ranged from super low to almost 3 cases per 100,000 individuals. But what's fascinating is that the outbreak strain was unique, not tied to any existing clusters in the national surveillance system. This was no ordinary Salmonella Typhimurium strain, it had its own story to tell. Now, how did they define a confirmed case? Well, it was an infection with S. typhimurium in someone from Ontario after April 30, 2021, with a specific genomic pattern. During the investigation, a total of 38 cases were reported across those 10 districts. Let's talk demographics. Ages ranged from just 1 to 87 years, with a median age of 27. Most cases were in individuals aged 24 and above. And get this, 55% of the cases identified as female. Okay, so how did they crack the case? The investigators started interviewing patients about their food exposure in the week before they got sick. It was like playing detective. Turns out, the outbreak was ongoing from late June to mid-July. Picture this, 63% of the interviewed patients were on vegetarian or vegan diets. And here's where it gets juicy, a whopping 76% of them said they had consumed tofu. That's significantly more than the general population. Can you say aha moment? But how did they connect the dots between tofu and the outbreak? Time for some CSI action. All the specimens were sent to Public Health Ontario's lab for analysis. They used a technique called whole genome sequencing, which showed that the isolates shared some genetic similarities. So, where was this tofu coming from? Well, the investigators did some serious sleuthing. They found that the seasoned tofu was served at 14 restaurants and was produced by a manufacturer in Ontario. The real breakthrough came when they isolated salmonella from seasoned tofu specimens from a restaurant franchise. And get this, the sequenced isolates were a close match to those from confirmed cases. That's like finding the smoking gun in a mystery novel. You might be wondering, what happened next? Well, the Canadian Food Inspection Agency issued a recall for the 500 grams tofu product. Health inspectors made sure it was removed from restaurants and the manufacturer. To fix things at the manufacturing end, they introduced a heat treatment step after seasoning the tofu. Let's discuss what this all means. It turns out that tofu was the unexpected source of this outbreak. The production process or packaging might have been the culprits behind the contamination. The absence of a crucial heating step likely allowed the pathogen to persist. And here's the twist, this was the first ever tofu-associated Salmonella Typhimurium outbreak. This story also touches on something bigger, the rise of plant-based diets. As more people embrace vegan or vegetarian lifestyles, there's a need for better handling guidelines to prevent the spread of foodborne pathogens. The outbreak also shed light on the demographic trends among plant-based eaters, with most being younger adults and females. And there you have it, folks. A fascinating tale of how a humble food item like tofu turned into an unexpected source of an outbreak. Remember, food safety matters, no matter what's on your plate. If you found this video as intriguing as we did, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and share it with your fellow foodies. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.